Record is on. Thank you for that. Yeah, we did. I think it was a dollar yen.
It was a dollar yen trade, yeah.
Yeah, the set and forget there. Let's just take a peek at that. Let's drag
It
this.
worked big time, yeah.
And it didn't dawn on me at the time because I had to jump out of the door. But I put this triangle in, and it was one of the things I was looking at, as a breakout. And I had a bit more wherewithal, I would have taken this aspect of it on the breakout. I would have moved my take profit up to 20 pips, more like 15 pips. But I'm not I'm not disappointed at all at the way it turned out. There was our entry there on our pullback, and that's the spread. And it did close above the wedge. And had it closed above the wedge, our stop would have been back here anyway. Actually, this is the last touch. Our stop would have been here. So
Yeah.
we would have saved a few pips and stop, about 5 pips, but it basically worked out the way we wanted. So that's pretty good. So what I'm trying to accomplish today is to get us back to 5,000 or get us as close as we can. So we've recovered everything that uh, occurred in the drawdown. And this dollar yen looks pretty good. I was just canvassing here. I could take this off because this is gone now. And there must be news. It's
Well,
8:30.
there is news at 8:30, but I should think Yellen talking yesterday about a rate hike coming later on in the year is probably going to strengthen the dollar in the short term at least. So,
Yeah, and it's going to affect the stock market this morning too. Let me see. Yesterday on pound dollar. Today is 108. It's too late to chase this. This probably gave us about,
yeah, pound dollar's getting killed at the minute, yeah, or pound's
wow,
getting killed.
23 pips. So this looks promising, but we need to see what's going to happen here at this S2 level, basically. And we're on a 5 minute
Pound's been
chart.
coming down, hasn't it? And it's been in a consolidation, so you would expect it to carry on in the direction it was going. Not an exact science, but that's normally what you think, isn't it?
Right, right. You're talking about this consolidation here.
Yeah,
Let me just go out to a 1 hour and just take a look. That's a hell of a drop on a 1 hour
yeah,
chart.
yeah.
That's a big
You,
move
you can
right
see
there.
that consolidation earlier there. It's really just doing what it's supposed to be doing, isn't it?
Yep. So it
Yeah.
appears to be pretty normal. I just want to see if we're going to double bottom here somewhere. Right now, we're below this. We're below these lows. So let's just see where the next set of lows might be. Well, we're right at that level now.
Hmm.
So if we break that, then let me get rid of this line because I see a level under this line. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Um,
Things are going to have to turn around on your CSM, otherwise it's not
yep.
going to go up.
Let me open this up a little bit and go back to that. So that would be the spot right there.
Mm.
And oh God, what a lousy color. I can't see what that is, but I know it's S3. So we can go back to the higher chart. And we are at a bottom here. Okay, so I would, you know, be aware of this area and just to make sure we don't get a bounce back. Last time we were here, it bounced back. Last time we were here, it bounced back.
Yep.
Last time we hit this level, it bounced back. So,
Yeah, those things generally work, don't they?
yeah. So it's just, let the chart tell you which way it's going to go. The best way to play that. But we are approaching a level there. And you see we pulled back from it quite a bit, but let's just see what the rest of the day brings. Euro dollar, same thing. Now they're in tandem today. Let me look at pound. Not quite, but and again we have this S1 level here, so we'll watch that. I generally like to trade after the news. People ask me why do I start at 8:30? Is I've heard a number of times try not to trade a half hour before or a half hour after the news, and unless I'm going to trade the news specifically, then that's a different beast, a different set of parameters and all that. But I found that by just letting the news get out of the way and the market starts to get back into its normal routine, you can catch some pretty consistent trades. So I'll let this dance and do what it's going to do. Even if I miss the 80 or 90 move up, I'll catch 20 or 30 on the way back or whatever.
Yeah, there's a potential trade there, isn't there?
Right. So I don't care where the pips come from,
Yeah.
as long as they end up with me. Okay, so again, we're just going to let this news sort of settle out. And see, everything's making a double bottom here. It's another double bottom. And here's another potential double bottom here. Let's look at Euro Yen. Again, a double bottom here on Euro Yen. So we need to give these things some time to sort themselves out. Then we'll take a look. Here's a short. I would definitely set up for that. We got this. That looks like a decent short. And let's see if we wanted to go halfway down here. That's 20 pips right down in there. That's definitely worth a shot. And 7 pip spread this morning.
Oh, sheesh.
Yeah, I mean it's normally a wide spread, but that's a beast. And if anyone else sees anything, that we could give a look. Dollar dropped 3 spots on the currency strength.
Yeah.
We'll jump back up again. Okay, so and that's news doing that. So we got CAD yen, New Zealand yen, pound, New Zealand pound or pound New Zealand. Let's look at CAD yen if it's in this chart, and it's not. Oh yes, it is. Well, this should be going higher, it's generally going higher here, but I'm looking more at what's happening. What's happening here? Oh, it's a big seminar day. I got a bunch of seminars to watch today. And let's go look at dollar yen again. And dollar yen, anything against the yen, should be easy pickings. But we have to wait for a bit of a bounce on this now. And this did not close above R2, so this is a fake out. This could come all the way back down here to the 89. Let's go. Oh, let me turn my ringer on. Shit. I was at a meeting last night and I had to turn the ringer off. All right, so pound yen, they're pretty much the same, less than 2 points apart. Let's take a look at New Zealand yen. And this was our entry here. If we take the close, let's take a shot at that. Don't go anywhere until I'm done, damn it. Shit. And let me just see where the level is above that. That would be R2, and there's about 10 points to there. This is a very late entry, but not only did I do that wrong, I meant to buy and I sold it.
I was going to say, you sold it.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes it works out, though.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so there should be about 10 pips to R2 with a 3-pip spread. If we can get 5 or so. We've got some room left from the previous day's range here. All right. So we'll see what happens. But had I put a trend line in there, the close above that trend line would have been my normal entry.
Yeah.
So, and we're back to it now. So, it's got to make the wicks and all that. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And let's put in a stop. And stop there is 25 pips. I don't want that much.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, when a pair gets a lot of momentum, there's a lot in each candle.
Yeah.
That's 20 pips. Let me come up here. Uh, I'll go with the 20 and I'll just move it up. What happened here? Why did that give me the... Okay, there we go. And I'll keep a quick trigger finger on it. Move that up to 20. All right. So that's decent. We've got the nice slope. It's a slow slope, but it's still a positive slope, and we still got positive slope on that. Let's see what else is going on. And this is what pair? New Zealand yen. Okay, so we're positive. It's going in our direction. What was that?
So try another yen pair. Yen's on the bottom of the currency strength meter. So
Yeah. Let's take a look at CAD. I generally don't double up like that,
yeah,
but
I know you don't
today
normally.
is don't have anything here yet for an entry. Let's mark this, and then we'll wait for our alert to kick in. Let's look at pound New Zealand. And I don't have that. I may have to open up a Pepperstone demo. Nothing on that. Where's pound and Aussie? They're all on top of each other. Let's see, New Zealand. CAD yen we just looked at. That's this.
Yeah.
So really not too much to look at the moment. I think I saw something on euro dollar earlier. No, I remember this tag here. Let's look at pound dollar.
There is a trade on euro dollar.
Let's
Oh, there
look at,
was.
well, the only trade I'd be looking at is short, just because we've got this, downtrend here. That's what
No,
I'd be looking at.
I was looking. I was looking at drawing the line on the go 4 candles back from where it is now.
Right here.
Yeah, the first big green candle. You can draw a line across the top of those 2 wicks, can't you?
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, it's kind of counter trend because
But it is counter trend. Yeah.
yeah. But I see what you mean. I'm talking about right here.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a quick
But it
scalp
is
to the
counter trend.
18.
Yeah.
But with 2.5 pips stop, let's just see. We could have probably got 5 pips out of that. Now it just went 5 pips. That would have been more like 3 or 4 pips.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now you see the market settle down. These numbers are not jumping around very much.
Mm.
Let's take a look at euro yen. That's right here. We didn't really have an entry yet on the 1889, but we've got this pullback and bounce into this. And how far is it?
Was way back, wasn't it? 5, 6 candles ago.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah.
All right, so nothing much there. And let's take a look at this New Zealand yen, just see if the chart's making a dramatic change. Nope, I'm still confident with the long. Looks like we were up a couple of pips here at one point.
Yeah, I think
I
you
might have
were.
missed it. Yeah, 3 or 4. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on it. And if
Yeah.
this candle closes uh, up here near the entry, then I'll slide my stop up because I'm not 20 pips is a little bit not quite my religion. Move it up there. That's 15 pips. All right, that's a little bit better. Keep an eye on it. And we do have room to the top. It was 150 yesterday, and we've done 90 today. But just won't be a fast move. Um, let me look at, let's see what's 2 points apart is dollar yen and chef yen. I don't see chef yen. Dollar yen we looked at. Let's give it another peek. We got a new candle here. Yeah, dollar yen's got the. Let's see if we can get back to this R2. You know, we had that fake out,
Yeah.
but we tagged the R2.
Yeah. Well, it's been a nice run up all morning, so
Yeah, let me just see here. That's only 4 pips, but by the time we're there, we're break even, so that, you know, wouldn't be money thrown away. And we're in New Zealand yen, so all right, that's doing a pullback thingy. Pound, pound dollar. This could be a real slow short.
yeah.
I think that will do us for the moment. Because between the three of these at a half, you know, if they all go berserk, we'll still stay in that $200 limit. And let's just see if these markets are going to behave this morning. Now that the news is out of the way. Uh, that's a pretty good one there too, pound yen. We were above all of these, but I'd have to get rid of one of these in order to do that. And that's still doing its pullback thingy. Let's pull this down a little bit. Let's go out to a 1 hour and see where we are. Yeah, the 1 hour could creep up a little more. That's a long wick on that candle there. And let's take a look at the 1 hour on the dollar yen. Yeah, same thing. If this leg matches that leg, we should be pretty good. It just won't be a quick thing. And
What
what's
was
the
that?
last?
What was the chart you were on previously? Just one before that. What was it? I can't remember now.
Dollar yen. No, maybe New Zealand yen because I want to look at the one on this one.
On the 1 hour chart, yeah. Because yeah, you got higher highs and higher lows, and you even got a cup with handle more or less there, haven't you?
Down in here. Yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit. Yep.
Yeah. So it looks good
So
for a long.
yeah, we'll see. Wait, let me get this organized. What are we? Dollar yen, New Zealand yen. Push these up. And what's the last one? Is pound dollar. Push that up. All right, so we're minus 10 on New Zealand yen. Let's go back and look at that. See if we need to. Oh, let's go back to the 5-minute chart. See if that's Well, I came way back, but let's see if it
Ooh.
holds. This is where it should stop, unless there's something dramatic going on. But we'll see. I'm glad I moved my stop up. Okay, got me.
Well,
Well, nothing wrong with the entry. The entry was good and all that, so I can't.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see, what do we have left here? We have so this dollar yen could be coming back the other way too, but not as dramatic. And what's the other one? It's pound dollar. Let's go take a look at that. Pound dollar short. All right, still got some faith in that. Looking to grab a few on this because we've done yesterday's range here. So another little bite back down into here would be nice if it happens. Let's go back to New Zealand yen and see what it does. Better not go back up.
The hard part with flitting around trades like that is you miss the exact entry. I mean, that one you just got closed out on. If you got the exact entry, then you would have been profitable, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah. Had I gotten it down here, yes.
If you got your line drawn off those 3 red candles, then at the close of that candle, you had profit, didn't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's the hard part when you're flitting about.
Well, yeah, I know that. And this was the news candle right here. This.
Yeah.
I don't let that really disturb me. I don't have any stops on one of these. Oh, I don't have stops on either one of these trades.
Oh.
That's not good. Let's let that go back up a little bit. I'll come down to this swing low here. How much is that? That's 15. I can live with that. And let's move our take profit up here to the top. I can't see what the number is, but and we've exceeded yesterday's range. I didn't catch that. Not by much, but we did exceed it. And pound dollar is looks like it's trying to move in our direction. So we'll see. I don't have a take profit or stop on this one either. And we'll go 15 there. 10 plus the spread. Yeah, I'll live with that. And we'll bring this down here to about the same. I'll bring it right down to this shelf right in here. And these are just going to be slow just because of where it is. If it was in here, it would be different. But right now we're at that turnaround, so this takes time to unfold. So what are we in now? Dollar yen and pound dollar. Dollar yen, pound dollar. And the dollar yen, we were looking to go long here. And I didn't catch this that we did yesterday's range, but ooh, I'll live with it. And then pound dollar, still looking for a move short. You guys give some thought and discussion to that group account over the weekend. You know, let me know what you guys want to do.
Yeah, Daryl's away at the minute.
What do we have here? There's room on Dollar Chef, but this is sideways, obviously. Dollar CAD. Ew, that's just a big mess there. That's got to be a big price trap someplace.
Twin Tower forming as well.
Yeah, let me go back. Yeah, it could be. Pound Chef. We might get tagged on this one and end up back where we started this morning. Oh, that's just that call that I have to take. I'll just hang on. I'm gonna leave everything on.
Yeah, okay.
Good morning. Yes.
Yeah, this is Mitch over there. I just emailed you a remote support invitation at star1@gmail.com.
Oh,
Open up your email and click on the hyperlink inside and run the file.
hang on a sec. There it is. Okay. And I have to go to the main file and run it. So let me do that. And let me open up the chart. I'm waiting for the permission window. Okay. Yep, you got it. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here, let me just, I've got four monitors. Let me just clean up what
Yeah, just tell me which one you're on and I can go to it. You don't have to move anything around.
Okay, well, I have my chart open at the moment.
Okay, I'm looking at the chart now.
Right. So now what I was looking at this, if I hover it, it says breakout, places an OCO order, a buy stop above market price and a sell order below market price. So that's why I assumed that it would do.
Right. Depending on the price movement, either a buy or sell is
Right.
executed,
And
not both, but either a buy. So go ahead, right click on it,
okay.
edit, and then you can set the parameters that you want it for.
Now, I would have to set this manually because it says above or below market price. So I would have to set this to current market price, I guess, right?
Right. Well, you're going to set it according to the ticks there, so you can move the ticks up and down.
Well, for instance, if I wanted to go 15 ticks above this price right now or below this price, I somehow have to set these parameters to this price, that 1/3, that 190, that 1939. Am I correct?
Right. So it would be 149 in the orders.
194, you said. So I'd have to set this to 194.
Right.
Okay, so let me just do that. But um,
Well, you're missing a
decimal.
decimal.
Okay, so 194, and then, but now that I'm setting the breakout price, it's not actually putting it X number of ticks above or below. You follow me? The way this description is the way the description is
Wait a
written,
minute.
yeah. I assume
So
that
15 ticks above is only going to be is only going to be one. It's only going to be my mistake. It's only going to be 131 and a quarter. It's 15 ticks above the market now. But you were saying above that price, so yeah. So above that price at 149, if it breaks out 15 ticks to the upside of that price, then yeah, that's where you're going to buy it 15 ticks above or sell it
or
15
15
ticks
ticks
below
below.
to get to
So
that price.
I thought by dragging this on the chart, it would automatically look at current price and place the pending orders above or below, but it doesn't do that. But the way it's described, it would lead you to believe that it does.
Well, how about if you just right click, place order, and then breakout.
It takes me to the same window. And what I thought was it would go 15 ticks above and 15 ticks below. Let me just move this out to like 30, just so there's enough room to see what's going on. And I thought by dragging it on the chart, it would automatically look at current price and place a buy stop at 30 ticks higher and a sell stop 30 ticks lower.
Strategy and see what happens.
You heard that? It said stop filled, order canceled. So I don't know if it's a bug or something that that's not clearly explained in.
Well, you got you got this extra strategy placed here too, though. So that's why it keeps going on.
Well, let me turn that
You
off.
got two strategies.
Right. Let me turn that off. So now this should do
Right.
what I'm expecting.
Yeah. Just close your position and then click on the breakout and then try it.
Said the
Oh,
same
look at
thing.
where you're placing it too. So wherever you have the mouse at, when you right click in there, it's going to be the price. So make sure the price is where you want it.
All right. So let's try that. I'm going to put it right here. And again, it says stop filled. So maybe the description doesn't match what this button is saying. And it says it's often used when a trader wants to enter a position at a certain price, but not sure which way the price will go. So I have a couple of scenarios that would be handy for, but I can't seem to get it to automatically decipher current price. And if I go here, it says breakout at, and if I have to manually type in the price, then there's no need to have the button. You follow what I'm saying? So it could be just a bug or something, because I know this is a new platform.
Let me just try it with the dome. See what happens.
You want me to bring the dome up?
No, no, no. I'll bring it up.
All right. Now you're trying to place a bracket with the dome, yes? There's an error there. You've got 1,940.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, I'm glad it happened to you too. But you follow me? If I have to put all that information in, there's no point in having the button. I just may as well do it manually. And I'm assuming that that button was going to do what it said.
whatever reason, it keeps coming back to this price.
Right.
And that's what I'm thinking. That's why it's.
And it could be a quirk or something that the programmers may have to take a look at. And being a new platform, it wouldn't surprise me. You know what I mean? No knock on the guys that developed it, but different things get by people.
Give me a minute. Let me console one side.
Sure. All right, no problem. All right, it looks like we're back where we started here because both of these trades were stopped. And what is this? This is Pound Chef with a 5 pip spread. You guys still hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I hear you, Luke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, well, that fake out appeared to be absolutely true. And this didn't pan out. And, well, this stopped a little bit below my marker here. Actually, this stop would have kept me in the trade, but I still wouldn't be in profit here yet.
On the screen right now, it just shows your monthly charts.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Let me, yeah. Okay, there we go. You should have the right chart now, right? Yes?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all good now.
So on the pound dollar, this short trade didn't pan out. It just kept going the wrong way, but we did exceed yesterday's range. All right, so it's kind of bucking the trend there. And this fake out proved to be absolutely true, and it pushed price all the way back and possibly to the 89. And what was the other one? My original stop was down here, and had I left it there, we'd still be in the trade, but still not profitable either. So we got tagged, and this one hasn't given us a entry yet. So we got tagged on those trades.
Can I get control of the mouse?
Yeah, you sure can. I just want to just clean something off the screen. Okay, go ahead. You got it.
Why is this thing set?
I don't know. I just assumed that it would put current price in automatically.
Even still, it's like, okay, this is 95 ticks away.
And it says best ask, and it gives you that price in quotes. I don't know what that is. Like I said, it could be a bug. And I know the platform is capable of doing it because when you place an exit strategy, you can get both sides of the trade.
All right, but see, here's the thing. For whatever reason, it's hung up on this, hung up
On that bid and ask.
right.
Yeah, it's not showing current market prices in the sim trader.
So it's hung up on this price in this chart trader for whatever reason.
Can switch over to the live account, and let's just see if that.
All right, let me flip it back over to simulator and see what happens.
No, the sim is stuck on that.
Yeah, why is it
So
stuck on?
so go back to the live account.
Let me try and
Thank you guys for your patience.
Yeah, no.
I'm talking to somebody else.
Oh, okay.
I got two things going at one time here. Now the other thing we could do is go back to the live side and place a one contract trade and see what happens.
You got rid of all the other icons on here.
What is it you're looking for?
No, I'll get it.
Oh, okay. You're trying to open the platform?
Yeah, it should be open.
Yeah, I think it's open over here already. Oh no, it's not. That's the
No.
Bomgar. Yeah. Okay, it's opening now.
Connecting. Connecting. Connecting.
All right. So now that looks like that's cleared out.
Okay. Now it looks like I have current
I'm gonna bring
price.
up the dome. I'll just bring up the dome because I can see it easier on the dome.
Okay, now that's more reflective.
Stop flow. Order canceled.
Still placed it though.
Position closed.
Yeah, and you can't see the bracket. It places an actual market order. And it doesn't seem to be looking at current price. We could try it on the live side also and see if the same thing happens.
No, I don't want to do it on live.
Oh, okay, well, it wouldn't bother me because it's
Let me just see. Let me try again. All right. So it's supposed to buy a breakout at $47.5.
but it assumes that the current price is 40. You know what I mean? It's not taking into account the current price, I don't think.
Well, 5 ticks to the upside.
Well, if we go 5 ticks minus, that should bring us to current price. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's right with the 139. Okay, so that's 139. So 5 ticks. Okay, that makes sense now.
Stop trade. Order canceled.
Yeah, I believe it's a bug, and we're still short.
Position closed.
Okay, it took a short position. Am I correct?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming it should have set 2 pending orders at those prices that were indicated.
I think because it shouldn't say negative on it. It should say positive. And I think that's why it says it. So this should be down and not up. So let's try it now.
Well, it shows that minus symbol by default.
Order
All right.
submitted.
So this is it. It should say negative. It should say positive. So now it's 10 ticks away from the current price. You just drag it and drop it on there. If it breaks out to the downside, it's going to
All
sell
right.
you. If it breaks out to the upside, it's going to buy you.
All right, and I see the lines, the
If
purple.
it was set to negative, it was set to this bottom number was set to a negative.
By default, it went negative.
Positive, so that's why it was coming out wrong.
All right, so if I get that negative symbol next time I come back, I'll know to
Right.
take it out of there.
Yeah, so it's just a 10 tick because you got the negative down here.
Right.
All right, so it's almost like a negative and a negative with a positive. So
And that would end up with a market order.
Right.
Yeah, that actually would end up in a market order.
Right.
Okay.
You ended up with a market order. So that's it. It's set. You have a breakout 10 ticks either way from the current price, and it's going to stop you in.
Okay.
Stop you with a buy 10 ticks down, stop you with a sell.
All right, excellent. So problem solved for the most part. I just want to try this once on my own and take a look at this.
Yeah.
Cancel all.
Order canceled.
The one thing I also noticed, there is a bit of a delay between the close. No, okay, I don't have the negative tick 10. Okay.
Order submitted.
All right, good. And then cancel all.
Order canceled.
Now I just want to show you one thing. I'm going to buy at market.
Position opened.
All right, and when I go to close, there seems to be a hesitation. The NinjaTrader is much faster at closing the trades, but I'm just going to close it here at 37.
Position closed.
All right, that's a hair slower than Ninja, but I don't think it'll be an issue once I become accustomed to it. All right, but I'm glad to get that sorted out. So we have to watch out that this doesn't default to a negative, and it doesn't now that it's taken out of there.
Default, it was already set at negative, so just don't change that.
Got it.
It's a positive whichever way it is.
Okay, excellent.
All right?
Makes sense. Yep. Again, thank you for your help. Greatly appreciated.
No problem, Louis. Anything else I can help you with today?
No, you've been very, very helpful. I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, take care.
All right, have a good weekend.
Yep, you too.
All right.
Okay, that's gone. That's gone. We got 2 Daltons here. Oh, Jesus. I don't need both of these. All right, close this. Come back to this. All right, we're back on the charts now, right? Oh, which screen is it? Thank you guys for that.
No problem.
Yeah, the best time to catch these guys is this part of the day on a Friday, and I just had to get that sorted out. Um, all right, so now we're back where we started. I appreciate that. That's not what you guys signed up for, to watch me sort out some other platform.
That's all right.
And we're just making a big sideways market here. Where's this price trap? It's not on the 1 hour. Now let's go down to a 30. My demo trading has been pretty good with that platform. And that was our price trap right here. And we broke out. So this should give us some upside. And that's New Zealand yen. So let's go back to the 5. Did anyone see anything else while I was...
Not really.
No, everything's just meandering here. Nothing there. So we took 3 trades, and the 3 trades didn't pan out. So we're essentially back where we started, which is a little bit disappointing, but that's trading. And now here we had a breakout right here. How far have we gone? We're already 11 pips out on pound yen. I may not want to chase that. Maybe wait for it to get above here. Because pound and yen are sitting right on top of each other. So this would be a bunch of sideways candles before it broke out. Let's go back to New Zealand yen. Nothing there. Let's look at your euro dollar. And this is just be these huge candles here really throw things off out of whack. Aussie yen. That R1 is holding that up. New Zealand dollar. Let's look at the upside on this. This New Zealand dollar appears to have some room. We've gone nowhere today. That might be something to keep an eye out for. Yeah, so that multi-charts, what that is a NinjaTrader. You have to pay, I think, like $2,000 to own the platform or whatever.
Yeah.
Or $50 a month or whatever, and I'd rather put that money into trading. So they told me that they have this new product, multi-charts, that does everything Ninja does, and it's free. So,
right.
And it's C++, which I hear the programmers like because it's an easy language to work with for creating strategies and indicators and all that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I transferred. I have a small live account, I think it was a 2,800. 2,500. I don't even remember. I have a small live account with them, and because I made some money, I made quite a bit of money with it, and just took all the money out and left I think $800 in it, and was trying a new strategy. And okay, this is a nice price trap here. Let's see what chart it's on. I took the money out, and no price trap there. Let's go to 30. And I'm a little bit behind schedule. There it is right there. A little bit behind schedule on my, winter push, as I call it. So between the Forex and that, I should be able to catch up. All right, so that's our 30-minute price trap. Now let's go back down to 5. And that's where we are. And how wide is this box? 25, 26. But it's Friday, so it may not go very far at all, even if it breaks out.
Yeah.
Aussie CAD. possible short there. Let's see if we can get some of this back before the end of the day. This looks like it wants to bounce off this 89. How far is it from here to there? 10 pips, 2 pip spread. We missed our entry here, was at the open of this candle.
Mm.
That would have given us about 7 or 8 pips at the moment. Let's take a look at pound dollar. That's going sideways. New Zealand yen. Still waiting for something to the upside there. Because this thing did meander down and down and down, but it never made a new lower low down here. It made a lower low to this one.
Yeah.
But then it made another higher low. So, basically making a big ugly wedge.
Yeah.
Okay, pound dollar. Need to get below this 18. Gets below the 18 and gives me a move. And this is a counter trend, and it's in no man's land, but it's actually the best looking thing on the chart at the moment. And this one's got some promise. We've got some room on Dollar Chef. And we might have had an entry on this candle. This looks like it opened even, but this would be our entry short here.
Yeah.
And let me see, Chef and Dollar are about 2 points apart. That's not so bad. But I don't see how much speed there is in the market yet. That's 29 pips in those candles. New order. And let me see. I'm getting in a pip or two late. Now I'll take it. And that's not bad. I could have gone a standard lot on that. Pound Chef. I don't want anything over 4 pip spread because I want to try to catch something. This is pretty good looking too. And we've got room to the bottom. 6 pip spread though, I'm not too thrilled with. Well, remember, we've taken trades with 5 pip spreads that have worked out.
Yeah.
You're
a trooper.
But usually they're much better setups on the chart.
There was a possible long there, wasn't there? It broke down the 18 now.
Yep. And no man's land here. I need to see this get above there, but we've done yesterday's range. So this has come right back to the 50 level on the what do you call it? See that? That's 50.
Yeah.
So that's going to meander in there for a while. EuroCAD. That looks like another 30-minute price trap. Let's go take a look. No, not really. We got 2 consecutive highs though, lower highs. I still need to see it get up there. Let's go back to the 5-minute. And then again, this is no man's land. That's kind of messy. Euro Aussie, same thing. This gets above here. We've got a little bit of room. This would need to go above the 18 and the 89 and give me something like that, then I'd be interested. CAD yen. And you guys didn't see anything else. Get rid of this. We don't need this. Aussie New Zealand 3 pip spread. We got room to the downside here. Let's take a look at a 1-minute chart. Okay, so we might have something here on the close of this candle. Everything's set up nicely here. We've got a nice curve down on both of these. And this is Aussie New Zealand. And 3.5 pip spread. I can live with that. And we are in a price trap. So this should give us about 8 or 9 pips down, but I just need to let this candle close. And it's going to go against me and make the upper wick. Okay, it didn't go against me. I ain't mad. Let's give this a 10 pip stop. 10 plus the, what's the spread? 3. Oh, it went up to 4 already. Wow, I'll give it 13. That's a bit of a surprise. Okay, and let's come back down here. And we'll give this 13 down here. All right, so this is Aussie New Zealand. Let's move this up to the top. And Dollar Chef, let's move Dollar Chef up to the top. Where did it go? Okay, so let's go take a look here at Dollar Chef. Oh, it's a 1 minute chart. I'm wondering why that line was so like a mile away. Dollar Chef short, it still looks good.
You're in profit.
Yep. And Aussie New Zealand, that still looks good. Let's take a look at the Dollar Chef. Where's my take profit on that? Oh. There isn't a take profit on it.
You haven't done it, but you're in profit. That's a nice profit too.
Yeah, I could grab it.
I would.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, 7.5. Okay.
Yeah. Can't grumble
Come
at
back
that.
for more.
Yeah.
Oh, the other thing I want to do now that a couple of you guys have control of this is a lot of these trades I really want to follow the 18 for the exit. But I try to get in and out, as I've said several times, while we're together, so you could see the whole thinking process and get into that and understand why certain decisions are made a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can't be here, then what we could do is we could just follow this for the 18.
Yeah.
Follow me? Until we close across that 18, we don't exit the trade. And if we get a nice fat number like a 20 or 30, grab it there.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what we'll do here with the Aussie New Zealand, because we've only used up half of yesterday's range.
Yeah.
So this could give us some nice movement down to the bottom. Let me go out to the 1 hour. And
Yeah.
again, I want to thank you guys for kind of sitting through that customer service call.
That's okay. Look, are you okay for taking questions while you're doing this?
Yeah, go ahead.
I rewatched something the other day that goes back a long way, when you and I were in Roger's room and you did an impromptu lesson. And
okay.
You used to have two things on your chart then which you don't have now. One was your pair of fives, and the other one was the arrow which comes from the B bands. You don't have those anymore.
Well, that was a different system.
Yeah. Well, you had the 1889 or I think it was the 18200 then, but
right. But it was a different system.
You just gave an impromptu lesson. It was really good. I just wonder why you didn't use those anymore.
Oh, in part because the arrows were based on a special indicator.
Yeah, the
And,
B bands or something, wasn't it?
right. And,
Yeah.
when I try to teach you to be able to survive in the market without any of those, because suppose
Oh
you
yeah,
go to another.
absolutely. Yeah, I'm not anxious to put any indicators on my chart. I just it was just interesting to rewatch that 'cause that must be a couple of years or more ago.
Yeah. And on occasion, I do go back to that. But for what we've been doing, the 1889 seemed to be a favorite, so I kind of just stuck with that.
Yeah.
Um, so, okay, we were up 5 or 6 pips. I was tempted to grab it, but you know what? I'm going to stick with this one with the
Mm.
18.
Yeah.
Um, Now, so I'm going to close that. Now, the key here with the 18 is, and let me go back down to a 5 minute, because if you guys can manage this, I'll show you what happens here. I'll show you on a spot where we're not in a trade, actually. Oh, like in here. Um, what will happen is once we get a pullback here, like we get a pullback like this, and this
Yeah.
is crucial. Once we get one tick below this low, like right there,
Yeah.
then what we want to do is move our stop loss to this swing high.
Yeah.
So as this, like we're at a swing high now. So let's say this goes down, and if this drops down 20 pips in a hurry, I would just take it.
Mm.
You follow me? Because
Yeah.
that's basically $200 on a standard account. But
Yeah.
if this goes down, comes down here, and gives us a little bit of a pullback, the trick then is to wait for the pullback to finish, and then as soon as we trade one tick below that low, then we
Yeah.
move our stop loss all the way up to this swing low.
Yeah.
But we're still following the 18.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the key. And next week I'll come back to that system, Tony, with the do I have it on this? No, it's not on this broker. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Let me just find a different broker here that it should be on.
Mm. And the other thing I was going to ask you, Lewis, is have you ever used Murray Maths or Camarilla?
No,
Mm.
only because you end up with so many lines on the chart that at some point you almost don't know which ones really count.
Right.
Like
Okay. Yeah.
like even with pivot lines, I'll show you something on this chart with pivot lines. Indicators list, pivot lines. If you notice here on the inputs, I have Camarilla and mid pivots.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
I
I
have
don't
them
use
both
either on
false.
mine. Yeah.
Right. So now if I put the mid pivots to true, you'll see that the mid pivots actually give you quite a number of nice bounce trades. Now you see the M3.
Yeah.
That's the middle between the pivot and the R1 at the top.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
center of that. And sometimes you can see here we got up near it, um, and got a couple of trades out of it. Same thing here. This purple line, this blue line right here is the mid pivot. And what happens? You just end up with so many lines that any
Yeah.
line can be a something. So I'd rather pick
Yeah.
the,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd rather keep it as simple as possible. And some
Mm.
people only put. I know one guy only puts mid pivots. He doesn't even use the regular pivots. He happens to like the mid pivots. And hey,
Well.
cool.
Mm.
If it
Whatever works
works,
for you. Yeah.
yeah, I got no problem with it. It's just that um uh well, it's just that for teaching it becomes a bit of a burden because each new
Yeah.
thing produces 1,000 questions.
Yeah.
And if you want to just get the basics under your belt, like if you notice on that multi charts, I had like Keltner channels and candles.
Mm.
I can find those on any charting platform in the world.
Yeah.
But I can't bring my B bands indicator. I can't bring any of the trend indicators or all that over there unless I get them
Yeah.
reprogrammed.
Yeah.
So, oh, I'm trying to find that. What do you call it for
Oh,
you?
but don't worry about it, Lou. I just,
Oh, okay.
it was so interesting to see it, from all that time ago.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've come across a lot of things that work, but I can't trade all of them.
No, no, true. Yeah. Yeah.
So I, handpick a few that are simple and transferable.
Yeah. Effectively, at that time you were using this chart. You didn't have the 89. You had the 200 instead,
Right.
and you had your 2.5s and your B bands.
Correct.
Yeah.
So this is good. Now we've closed below this low. See that?
Yeah.
So that tells me that there could be momentum short, but we may get a pullback, actually a pullback right to here if it does pull back.
Hmm.
So you guys can manage this and just keep an eye on it. And like I said, if we get a little bit of a pullback and it drops, then we can move the stop down and lock in whatever the distance is in pips. But let's take a look at another trade. Oh, let's go back here. And if this has, I can set this take profit for 50 pips. Oh, Jesus. I mean, I got to get rid of these lines.
I was going to say you want to get rid of those.
Yeah, the mid pivots. And I didn't see anything special in Camarilla Math.
Hmm.
That was the other thing. If I saw something really unique in it, why didn't those lines disappear? Um, Indicators list, pivot lines, false, false. Okay, close. Hmm. Oh, that's strange. All right, let's take them off the chart.
Sometimes if you go to objects list and delete everything in the objects list, it'll get rid of those and bring back your stuff that's already still there.
Hmm.
That's correct. What you've got now. Yeah.
Okay, I'll worry about that later. And I understood what you meant about the I don't have a take profit. Oh, I do have a take profit. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's that line. Okay, so let me grab that. There's my take profit. Let's bring this down here to 50 pips. All right. Let's see if we can get the rest of that range. 6 and 5 basically is 11, which will be underneath the 150.
Hmm.
And that may have to work through the weekend. But that's logical. Let's go. Let's shoot for the rest of this range. And that should get us back most of those um, trades that went south.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just going to follow this on the 18. Let's look for another one. And not enough room there. That's only like 20 pips, really. Dollar yen, we blew that out. Oh, and just to show you, with dollar yen, let's go back to the fib and why I didn't spot that and why that cost me. If you look here, we're right at the 50 now. We blew out the daily range and it turned around and went right to the 50.
Hmm.
So you could meander in this area here for a while. So that was just a mistake on my part. And this, we know this has come back to the 50 also. It's used up yesterday's range. Here we've got about 40 pips on this. But it's still meandering in here. Let's see, New Zealand yen. Let's go out to a 1 hour and see what's out there. This is a pullback. Could stop right there. Let's drop this line in. So this is like the 1 hour shelf here. This 1, 2, and 3. Let's come back to the 5. Let's see if I can find another set and forget. Yeah, we're right here. And this would have to. Oh, we had two pairs the other day that did this same thing where they had like 50 pips left and it moved all of this distance. And I said, gee, it would have to come through all of this, break this low, and then give us another 80 or 90 pips short. And sure enough, it did. Two pairs did that last week. Pound yen. I'm like, oh, and the other thing I want to do next week too is to look at maybe one or two pairs and have those as our specialty pairs, where we'll look at that pair and we'll look to take trades on the 30-minute or the 4-hour or the daily. But it'll only be one or two pairs, no more than that. And that'll give you an opportunity to actually study a specific pair's idiosyncrasies.
Yeah.
And that's another easy way of the Orient Express used to be my number one pair. Then I switched it over to pound Aussie, because even though the spread was a little bit higher on pound off the Aussie, you had so much more movement that you could take advantage of it. This actually looks pretty good. We got a little room to the bottom. Let's see if we get we'll wait for that candle warning and come back and look at pound yen. Take a short on this with the R1 target. It's been there before, so it's not unusual. Somebody new trying to pop in, waiting for name. Yeah, so we're going to look for a short here. This looks like a decent setup. We've come out of consolidation. First leg down, pull back. We could get a nice second leg down to here. And again, we'll follow the 18. I'll cut the lot size in half on it. Aussie yen, let me just see, did we do a pullback in a, what do you call it yet? Okay, so here's the pullback that I was talking about. And now if we trade one tick below here, that stop loss comes all the way down to this high. You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
And in the process, we lock in 2 pips, 3 pips, something. Okay, so it's not, at that point, it's a free trade. But this drawing is what's happening right now. And this lone soldier is a likely spot for it to stop. So we may get a wick up here pretty good, but it could come back down. But, we'll see. We're not in any loss at the moment. And this is dollar chef. Looks very similar to what was that, pound yen we wanted to look at. Let me slide that up to the top of the chart here. Yeah, we're waiting for this break. And then we'll take a shot at this with the pivot and follow the 18. Those can be our set and forget. This has some room to the top, this euro dollar. This could be another one. Let me change my lot size. And that was pound yen. We're waiting for the new candle. Oh, we got nothing yet. Okay, so there's no rush on that. Dollar yen. Similar, pound dollar. New Zealand yen. Nothing there. Euro dollar. We're waiting for this. Aussie yen. Still technically in an uptrend here. Got this big double top with this leg here. So Aussie yen, this general area down here could be a potential target. Let's put something here. We'll come back and check that. Oh, it's another yen pair like pound yen, so no need to double up on that. Let's go New Zealand dollar. Shit, we drew this and missed it. Yeah, it looks like we did. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Aussie dollar. Yeah, it's just kind of flat right now. I'm actually looking for something that's going to move, but I don't see anything that's I don't even see a decent price trap. We finally broke out of the bottom of that half-hour price trap on this. But you see what happens. Could be a fake out. Next candle went right back in. And this looks like it wants to come back up to this R1, but we'll keep an eye on this and see if this breaks out again. It's a bit risky, but worth a shot. And we drew this and missed this. Looks like it. Oh, I think it's because I had a 6-pip spread or 7-pip spread before. Why we didn't take it?
Yeah, it was massive spread. Yeah.
Yeah. Aussie Chef. Oh, this is kind of nice. And we've got room on this too. And what I'm looking at is this possible 1, 2, 3 right there. And we could look for a reversal signal in here someplace, and let's see from up here if it bounces off of this down to here is about 19 pips. Let's see what happens here with this. We'll look for a turnaround, because to go long we have to actually close above this high.
Yeah.
And all of this was just basically looks like a 50% pullback. Looks more like a 50% of 618 pullback.
Yeah.
Yeah, right between them. So that's all that is. This could be a good one too. Let's mark this and then wait for the next candle alarm and see if we get a break off of this, and then this pivot would be a decent target because we've got some room left.
Well, the 1, 2, 3 would have given you a profit as well, wouldn't it?
Well, the aggressive entry on the 1, 2, 3. Because remember, the aggressive entry is to take this trend line break. Wait, let me get rid of the 1, 2, 3.
Draw a horizontal line at 2 is what I do, but anyway.
Right. Yeah. Aggressive entry would be this trend line. Okay. Once you have that defined, then your entry is here.
Okay.
Moderate. Moderate entry is below these lows.
Yeah, that's my trend line. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And those are the two primary ways of getting into this.
Yeah.
But we'll see. This has to close above here and then go all the way back up and then go through this top another 40 pips to give us that 131 again.
Yeah.
But it happened last week on 2 pairs. I think the euro was one of them. Let's go back to the top. And so now if we need to get a couple of ticks below this low, as I was saying before. Let's get rid of this because we know what that represented. That was this move like that. Everybody sees that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then if we get a tick or two below here, then this stop loss comes all the way down to this swing high. And that method that I'm showing you now is fantastic on like 4-hour and 1-hour charts, because you can lock in quite a bit of pips along the way. This is Dollar Chef. We've got some room, it looks like, to the downside on this, but we don't have a you see how the market speed is the same between these two? I really didn't even have to do anything to this trend line, just slide it over. Pound yen, we're waiting for a new candle. Okay, we don't have it there. All right, so this comes over. I used to fall asleep listening to that alarm all night long. And okay, this one's kind of blown out. This looks like it could give us a short. Pound dollar we're not going to worry about. This one's kind of just, this is another big price trap here. Okay, the euro, that was one we were looking at. We don't have anything yet. We're going to go from here. This is a real awkward trend line because of the wicks. So we really need to see this close first. And then 10 pips to the top. That's a small scalp. A little bit of room left, but you can see this is a big price trap. Once it's a 30-minute. Yeah, that's this green candle here. We haven't closed above that high or below that low, so that's what's got us locked up there.
Price trap there too.
Yeah, New Zealand. And we've got room to the top here on the New Zealand, yeah. So you know what we could do is put a pending buy stop at, shit, by the time I get the number, it's going to catch up to me,
Yeah, that's the trouble.
63600. Let's go for that. New order, market execution, pending order, buy stop at 0.63600, right?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Point. Oh, blame it on me. Oh, that's okay. Let's just double check that number again. 0.63600. Yeah, place. I'll go with that. And then let's go modify. And that should be a quarter of a lot. Okay. So stop loss, copy, paste, and let's just roll this down. All right. And then copy, paste, and then let's roll this up. And it won't give me the numbers. I just want to see if it'll show it to me. Oh, yes, it does. Good. All right, good. So if that order kicks in, then I want to bring this stop loss 5, 10. I'll make this 15 right down here. All right. Modify. And my take profit, I will go with, it's 50 pips to the top. I'm going to go with 35. Oh, it's moving the whole thing. Okay, that's my fault. That's kind of cool. I didn't know you can grab the whole pending order. And make that 35. Modify. All right, that's good. So our Aussie New Zealand is back in here. Let me just see if we can move our stop. No, not yet. Okay, I need to see it trade below that low, just so I know it's not going to double bottom on me. And we're up 6 pips, which is good. So, but again, we're going to do the 18 or the take profit. We're going to follow it. And like I said, if I'm not around, and if you guys see that this thing gets, you know, if it gets down here like 25 pips or something, and it starts looking funky or whatever, just take the money and run. But I would normally let this just run right out, because usually what'll happen, it'll hit this and then start to curl back and tag the 18. So we got this pending order in, and that pound yen, we were looking for that break. We don't have it yet. Possible twin tower. We'll wait for the close of this candle and see if that'll give us a TT. There's not much room left to the bottom, but these ranges do eventually get blown out. But it could certainly come back down here and, retest these lows. And I know Mike would have been out of this 15 times already, this Aussie yen. And that's it's all good.
Well, that dollar yen trade, the one we had left over from the previous session.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you made more out of it than I did, but I mean, I scalped it 4 times.
Yeah, well, shit. Money's
But
money.
you made more money than me because you had a nice take profit in it, So
Right.
you're getting the candle there, Lou. Or the candle you're looking for.
Well, it's not closed.
No, it's not closed yet. No, but it's
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for a short. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just see if we're below this. Now you see we're below here, so now this stop loss comes all the way down here, and I'll lock in 2 pips. Boy, it's not exact science, but all right. Now I don't give a shit because I'll make money.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's go back to pound yen, and we're waiting for the close of this candle. Is it 10 o'clock news? Oh, if it is, it just kicked in.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if there is.
Oh, come on, give me an entrance, guys.
Yeah, it was the U of M sentiment.
God damn it, Mr. Hate when that happens. There's no way in even on a 1 minute. You know what I mean? No, and I just don't chase anymore. All right, so we'll keep an eye on pound. Let's just take a look at another pound pair. There may be a better looking. No, I don't like that. Pound Aussie. I don't know. Same thing. Go back to pound yen. Let's look at a dollar pair. Let's look at dollar yen, since it was dollar news, right?
Yeah, it was just the revised U of M sentiment and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was an entry, but we missed it.
Shit, there was one here too, and we drew the line. We marked it and didn't come back. That's all right. Let's take a look at a 1 minute, see if it's giving me something. There we go. So if we get this, we can, or what we could do is put a pending order here because it's 10 o'clock. I think that'll make more sense. 130, 183, 160. Okay, so new order, 133, 160, I said, right?
183.
183, yeah, this would be a sell stop at 183, 160. Okay, so 183.160. Okay, place. Beautiful. Now we'll modify. And we're going short on this, so let's do this. Copy. Paste. Paste. Okay, so our take profit, we're going short, so I want to roll this down a little bit. And then our stop loss, I want to roll that up a little bit. And then hit modify. And now I can come back in here. And let's see how much of a take profit did I drop in here. Okay. Let me go back to the 5 minute chart. And
you're up nearly 100 on that trade, Lou.
What's that?
You're up nearly 100 on that trade.
On the Aussie New Zealand?
Yeah.
Yep, I see that. I want to bring this stop loss, this take profit down here to like, I'll bring it to 25 pips. Okay, modify. And my stop loss, I want to bring up here to this shelf. Because if it closes below here, that stop loss will make itself 12 pips. You got that?
Yeah.
That looks like it's close, but it's not because I'm looking at my number. If it ticks my number, then that stop loss will automatically be back where I want it to be. And clicking OK there. Let's go look at Aussie New Zealand. Yep. Well, remember, we're following the 18 on this.
Yeah.
All right. It's something that we haven't done. What just happened? I saw, what just happened? One of these orders deleted itself? What the hell was that?
You had a pending order in, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought I did. Maybe I didn't complete it or something. I was, no, let me go back to pound yen because it was on pound yen. The order never triggered. That was pound yen, right?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe you didn't complete it.
Okay, it was 183.
183, 160.
Oh shit, maybe it got in and got out all on the same flash. All right, let's go look at account history, see if it actually triggered. Oh shit, it damn sure did. See that? $12.
Oh.
All in that one flash, it went in and out. That must have been like a spike, but I'm going to go back at this again. At 183, 125. That's an easy enough number to remember now. 183, 125. Pending order, pending sell stop. 183.125. Place, okay.
$150 now. Nice trade.
Yeah. 183, 125. Okay, I'm just watching this because, all right. Copy. Oh, the spread. That's what I forgot. Paste. That's what probably got me. Because the candle didn't look like it moved that far to stop it out, but with the 5 pip spread,
yeah,
it only had to move like 6 pips. That's what it was. Okay. So now I know. So this pound yen is a sell. So I want to drop this down and take profit, swing that up. And now modify. Okay, now. Okay, let's do this again. Let's bring this down here. I forgot about that spread. 25. Modify. So I need to add to this. Gee, I don't want to go any more than that. I'll go right here to this lone soldier. That's 21. Oh boy. Okay, I'll do it 20. And let me squeeze this down a bit. No, let me go out to a 15. And this is my take profit right in that cluster. I like that. I'm not unhappy with that at all. In fact, I'll bring it right to the pivot because it should tag the pivot. Bring it up just a hair above the pivot. All right, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I didn't take the spread in. Trying to do too. Not where I did it. It's just no. Just accept it. Be a big boy. Okay, so now let's go back to Aussie, New Zealand. This is the one that we're in. Now, if this gives us a pullback and a drop, let's say it pulls back to the M2, looks like it's about ready to anyway, and gives us another push down. When we get below that low, this stop loss now comes down to here. You follow me?
Yep.
And we just work our way down unless it comes all the way down here and gives us our what do you call it? But these are the trades that we're going to work with at the moment. Okay, and you guys can monitor this, and we'll take it from there. We're back over 4,800 again just on this one trade.
Mm.
And as I said, we haven't followed the 18 just because of time constraints. But now that you guys can go in and tweak, we can match it. Like I said, if it gets up 2025 and starts to go sideways or something, you feel like pulling the trigger and closing it, do so. But it'll give you a chance to work your own judgment. All right, gents, I am going to say so long for now. And this is recorded. I've got a few recordings I have to update in the room, and I'll do that today also. All right.
Okay, good.
And we'll see you guys Tuesday. And if time permits, I'll try to throw in a Monday because I want to place more trades.
Yeah.
And get some other things. Okay, so the New Zealand dollar trade just kicked in. So let's go take a look at that. New Zealand dollar should go up at the top. Oh yeah. Oh, see the spread. That's what got me on the other one. It's in already, but it's in because of the spread.
Yeah.
And we've got our take profit out there somewhere. All right. Same thing. Monitor it. And if you see a decent number of pips, just take it.
Yep.
Okay, gents. I will see you guys next week.
Okay. Have a good weekend, Lou.
Yep. You too. Be well.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Yep, thanks, Mike.
Thanks for the day.
And for all. Okay.